Good morning, welcome to my channel if you're new, welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. So I'm currently driving to go pick up Bobby from the airport. It is 8 a.m. on Friday, so I can't wait. This is gonna be awesome. So I'm not gonna vlog while I'm driving, or at least try not to, so I'll see you in a little bit when I get to the airport. So I'm gonna park and go in and get him, so catch you later. All right, sure enough, I just want to show you the lovely speed we're going. Welcome to rush hour in Washington, D.C. And we're not even in D.C. We're like 30 minutes outside of D.C. without traffic. So, yep, gonna be a while before I get to the airport. All right, I'm at the airport now. It is 8:44. His flight should have already landed. I'm gonna go walk in and hopefully find him. So, be a little bit. Bobby is here. Here's the man, the myth, the legend.
Oh,
high reputation right here. So we're gonna start taking everything apart. We already took the front brace, strut tower brace off, at least the front part of it. We're actually kind of hoping it'll work. So we'll see. All right. What do you need help with? What are we taking off?
I'm taking off the charge pipes right now. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing that one right there.
How loose do you need them?
We need to take these charge pipes off here.
Oh, up here too.
They were hand tight?
What's that?
Or you just got really strong forearms?
Strong forearms.
Okay, I'll go with that. That was pretty impressive.
They're probably hand tight, but we'll go with I have strong forearms.
Okay.
So we're taking the intake manifold off, the throttle bodies.
As you can see, we have a real nice bead all the way around on the inside, just the way we like it. One of the key things is make sure there's a bead of silicone on that side. Right there. The reason why is because you can't weld all the way across over here and here. Just can't get to it with the welder. Alright, so the other tool that is most important is the 5mm Allen, and it must have a wobble, and this is why.
Because the angle.
It's all about the angle, she says.
Oh, I can see. Can you imagine trying to get like a... Oh, that's your phone.
No, it's just...
Ah! Sound like a phone.
Yeah, I designed this kit around this tool.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The only time I did use them is when it
shiny lower intake manifold, all billet T6061. It's just beautiful, yes.
The sad part about this whole beautifulness is you don't see it.
You'll never see it.
It hides in the engine. But I know that's all that matters. At some point, probably in another year, if my YouTube channel blows up, which I doubt it will, but I can hope that I'd have the funds from it and affiliates that may want to sponsor my car to get a full-blown billet engine, you know, nice. What, 4.3 is what the standard typical that most people do for blown out block?
Yeah.
Camera's acting a little funny. Hopefully most of this has been recorded. I've seen the record thing, but it just stopped at random. I don't know if because of the length of the video. So I kind of forgot that you're supposed to use the silicone. Because, well, I didn't know any better. So my video of telling you what to do when you take this off and then putting it back on, the putting it back on part, you have to add silicone. So I'll put a disclaimer on that other video, like if you're doing this. Or just follow RJM's video that'll eventually be posted at some point in the far off future.
You want to make sure the fuel line is ran first. You see down there, I got it tucked in there. If you're curious what's up with the intake gaskets, we actually use copper spray to get a better seal. Awesome.
Use this right here to spray it.
See, very, very tight corners.
So you want to put some white lithium grease or some sort of grease or KY or, well, probably not KY, or Vaseline or something to help put it in the hole.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, you always got to make sure it's nice and lube before you put it in the hole.
Yeah.
So drop something?
Nope. You had your O2 sensor harness just kind of hanging out like that. This is your O2 sensor harness.
You damaged it?
No, it was just hanging. You had it sitting here just kind of back there. So now I have an open hole there now.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the O2 sensor harness back through there.
Nice, that works.
Make it look clean.
So here's your fuel line. I don't know if the last recorded. It didn't look like it was recording this whole time, which fucking sucks. But goes down in there. And it's a bitch for him to get to. But that's everything there.
You know, you put the injectors in, they don't leak. Just saying.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So cycled the engine a bunch of times without actually starting it. And he's able to see that it's sealed. No fuel leaks, nothing. So he's good. Engine's looking good. So these are the extra pieces, the AN fittings that I had to get from a website, so that way I can do the true catch can. Because the ones that are there are the barb push on, and that won't work with this. So that way it's nice and clean and set up. All right, so we're back at it. I don't know how much of this actually got recorded because we had a memory card full, battery issues. Of course, when you try to record stuff like this happens. So he's putting that on. We have the lovely bottom end. Fuel injectors in. This was a bitch to seal. I'm pretty sure I got that on video. It was a bitch to put in there. You got the air sensor, temp sensor. You got the fuel rail behind, the fuel line behind him that goes down underneath, which is a bitch to get in. And I didn't have the pliers that were needed, but Bobby made it happen anyway. So that is the purge? Bypass valve.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to a blow-off valve?
Similar.
Yeah. Never understood the difference between the two. I mean, it basically relieves the air pressure, right?
Correct.
Yeah. But why do they call one a...
Because the blow-off valve blows off after pressure. Bypass valve prevents pressure.
Ah, okay. I hear my dog humping my other dog.
I think they're both girls.
Yeah. Lesbian with no strap on. No, it's so he's shortening that to make it fit the right length for height. Because that's going to attach to the top half, which the top half is right here. which those fuel rail will eventually go back in here.
What fuel rail?
I mean, oh, never mind. This doesn't go back in there because you already have it. Gotcha. Didn't realize. My leftovers. Lovely smelling like fuel. I guess I'll move this out of the way since it's not really needed. Yep, fun times. So we figured out too, we might be able to fit my strut tower brace. It might actually work. Which I really hope that would be epic.
That would be epic.
Intakes. So these are gonna go to here, but I want to wait until the Whipple is installed so we can figure that part out. Because one line goes to there, the other line goes to the intakes. But let me leave this back to recording. What he's doing. I was able to find this, by the way, so we'll be able to install that later.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave,
All right, so I apologize, we kind of didn't show everything. GoPro battery died. I've gone through a couple batteries, couple memory cards. It's so much. I'm gonna take forever to do a lot of video in this. I'll probably break this up into more than one video. So, but he's putting the belt on right now, which is a bitch. He put the brackets in that. We also found out that the brace will fit with a little finagling. We have to drill a new hole and move it, but it'll fit right here, right between, and line up perfectly. We just have to drill a new hole for it and put a taller spacer for it. But it's gonna be awesome. The new intakes. I'm gonna have to start doing the fittings for the oil catch cans, but I was able to put the temp sensor for the transmission up in here. So there's the sensor. I ran the line up through like I ran the other line for the lovely heat exchanger pump. We actually had to put these backwards, but this goes down and underneath along the edge of the car, this back edge, zip tied. Then it goes all the way over here underneath, right here, and then it goes through the space right here into the engine bay, coming up nice and clean, so everything's nice and organized. Same with this side, it comes off, comes down, goes right through, so it's like a perfect clean install. Hell yeah. So you're also going to want to buy a thinner cap than your stock cap. I don't think your stock cap will work because this belt will hit right here on it, and that's everything else. So I'm going to start working on these. What did I miss that you've done? Throttle bodies are installed.
We have the relay, and we have to...
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So I thought I had wired that per the instructions. I will update my other video because yeah, I kind of screwed up and I wired it via the one set of instructions, but I didn't put the relay in, so I have to rewire that. Yeah, fun times. Actually, so nixed my previous about the cap because the cap won't work. You have to basically cut your stock cap to make it fit. Yay! Because the belt comes so damn close to that.
Voila.
There you go. Ready?
Yep. Now we'll do it live, okay? Alright guys, I'm here with Brad. We just finished the install of the Whipple. Took notice of the nice RJM brace that actually fit underneath the supercharger. I was super impressed with that. Take a look all down in there. Everything's nice and tucked away. Yeah, looks good.
Just gotta hook up that custom catch can and we're good.
Go ahead and crank it up, Brad. Alright guys, now we gotta get it tuned.
Dulles International Airport. So what do you think, Bobby? Clean install?
It was a very clean install. You know, I was talking to Mike Mixon. He said it was the cleanest install he's ever seen in the Whipple. And
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to put the strut tower brakes back in production. You know, that was something we discontinued. Looks like something we're going to be bringing back.
Can't wait.
Yes, man.
Getting him to the airport. Oh, don't mind me, just driving an SRT8. But I just wanted to say goodbye and thank you so much, because like this is just couldn't have been done without you. And I've been following your build for 2 years, like at least 2 years. When you put the voting out for it, and I'm like, Whipple, come on, gotta do it. And now I have it, and I'm glad I waited for the boosted, and now I just need to get a tune, clean up my catch can little setup a little bit, clean it up, and put all my gauges and everything else in it, and that'll be everything. So
Yeah.
that's it.
I'm going to head back to Florida where it's nice and warm.
So please don't forget hit that like and subscribe, and check out my other videos. Yeah, it's been awesome, it's been real, and there'll be a lot more videos to come in the near future.